Guys having a monster here.
On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Russell Westbrook and the New York Knicks. And then Friday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Toronto Raptors. Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. They've got Kyrie Irving, Lauri Markkanen out there with Hayes. Then there's Kyle Anderson, Anderson LeVert, Ennis at 2. And for Charlotte, we've got Ennis Tanner. Victor Oladipo is out there with John Wall. Then there's Jason Tatum. And then Sam in at the 4. And a new rookie class to watch here early in the season, Greg. How long should we wait to evaluate a rookie's play, you think?
We go, every rookie is different in terms of their adapting to the NBA. There's a grace period that we apply to rookies. Usually after about 25 to 30 games, you can get an accurate sense and feel of what this rookie is. Are they ready to be a solid contributor and make an impact? Or do they need more time to develop and down the road be the player how to envision them to be?
Second chance shot. Take a pass to the counter. Here's Nance. Gets a good look. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And it is.
Oh no. Don't start doing that shit.
That's his first foul.
Should be a good matchup right here.
Flirting with it. Doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29 and a half a game. Pass to LeVert.
I bet he is. I have about 37 tonight. LeVert will have 30.
And it's Cantor with the for them against this Hornets team.
Yes, the first of 4 meetings between the teams. They should be quite familiar with one another by the end of it.
I look forward to seeing which team can dictate the style of play. That's going to set the tone for this entire series. And the Hornets with possession here. After the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago to the paint. Here's LeVert. It's a three-pointer. This is an attitude Anderson brings. The selfless player loves giving it up to his own guys. Now here's Wall. Turns in an outstanding game against Memphis. That's to Tatum. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the long K.
If that's how you up the ante, come right back at it.
Great competition. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch. Now here's Markkanen, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Irving for the three. Another three for Detroit. What a competitor. When you make a three on Irving, you know it's going to come right back for one. Lori Markkanen, one of my favorite players. Slowly developed strong power forward. Now look, he had 20 pounds of muscle last year. Even when he was skinny, he still jumped on the other side of the paint and stepped from behind the arc to shoot. Once the ball comes to be able to do everything in the four spot, but in my opinion, he's going to be a lead four-passer. Sometimes even five. And out of bounds, the Hornets will take it. Here's a look at the stats for Marcus Morris.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence has gone
Marcus
because of
Morris, huh? Doing it big.
Charlotte trailing. Chris with Markkanen, still so young. Markkanen has dealt with some injuries in his career, but to me, that just shows his resiliency. Feel the impact. Y'all know Wall loves putting on the show. He has some ridiculous jumps on the show. Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. LeVert outside. Out to the wing. Markkanen left side. Hayes inside. He's guarded by Canner. Outside Irving. Puts up a three. Again the miss by the Pistons. The Hornets have gone 3 of 7 so far. Oladipo right side. It's Oladipo with the finish. That'll be a monster remember. Wow. Yeah, great creativity in the air. Here's Irving. 23 points his last outing. Markkanen outside. It's LeVert on the wing. Pass to Hayes. LeVert outside. Oladipo. That one's wide left.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Outside Tatum. The Pistons trailing. And here's Hayes. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Wall. Outside Tatum. Launches it. Man, basket's good with the assist from Wall. Wall's got 4 assists in the game.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding a three-point shot.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that. LeVert outside. Up to the right wing. against Nance. Here's Anderson. And that one drops for him. Thanks to Kyle Anderson. Size advantage over most of his matchups. He's an effective interior scorer option. Now Wall continues to make an impact on offense, putting up 21 a game. Drives to the hoop, and the big finish by Wall. It's one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick. And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done. Oh, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. That's a score communication. Step back. Here's LeVert. The Hornets pull it in. He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to be better at finding how to set the shot. Left side Wall. Takes it inside. And he makes it on the layup. 6 points for him. The ice ball, it's impressive. When you mix it with the speed, it's just a nightmare to handle on the screen. Pass to LeVert. To the right side. Here's Anderson. Pounded by Tatum. Here's LeVert. No good on the three. He has to work hard as a kid. Good high percentage look. He's taking some bad shots. Man, a foul call on the way out. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And we talk about guys with quick twitch, athleticism. That guy, he uses instinct and skill. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Cantor. Ilyasova comes in for Nance. Heels checked in for Oladipo. And it's Schroeder in for Wall. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Morris, he's checked in for Hayes. Brooks comes in for Anderson. Green's checked in for LeVert. And it's Rondo in for Kyrie Irving.
They show so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been. Very aggressive, and they take it early control of this game. Pass to Markkanen. Now here's Brooks. Here we go. Uses the glass to finish the layup. This is what you like seeing. Brooks being aggressive and taking initiative. And so it's Charlotte with it. 10-point lead. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
They could totally instinct. What they pointed to the contest, and then they went out there and did give credit to the arms of Cauley Stein. They go on forever, which makes them the ultimate kind of youth finish. Brooks outside. Markkanen with a screen on Tatum. If they come out with a fearless approach on the boards. On the tape. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here. And for the Pistons, they're shooting 33% of the first quarter. Here's Brooks. Pass to Tatum. Dropping it time. And then that's what Tatum is hitting. Tatum's on a nice 5 of 8 shooting from the floor. Brooks with it. Last game for him, he picked up 10. That shot, no good. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Now here's Schroeder. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Tatum, good.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. Let's get a little loose out there right now.
Brooks outside. A minute 58 left in the first quarter. Marking it from long range. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game. Time to start looking for other options.
They really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
They certainly found something along the way. Just an onslaught. 8-point bomb. Morris outside. Shot clock at 6. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Marking it misses.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
It's Tatum. They get it back. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Heel. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Tatum from long range. Pistons clear it. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
They had a hard time taking the lid off the basket. Their offense just looks back. Marketing screen on Tatum. Here's Brooks. And count that. 2 points. And a chance for one more at the line. He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open threes, he's got to keep beating him. Biombo, he's checked in for Ilyasova. Free throw, no good. I was like most about Brooks. He's attacking the talent. He's someone who excels in physical defense. No charge from the side.
He dropped yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside, Rondo. Wow, right off the that free throw, no good. I'm the floor, like Rondo from the floor history evidence for offense. He does everything he can to bring out the best in the team. Ball, he's checked in for Tatum. Outside Wall. Outside Schroeder. Driving in. Pass to Biombo. Now Paulie Stein. Outside Hewitt. And a miss there on the triple. Good lift and takes the contact. We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. It's the Hornets delivering the blowout. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
Blowout City.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Hornets, this has been a game they've wanted to have.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Love ball movement so far. Everyone's thinking about it. Setting the floor for the Pistons. They've got Karis LeVert, Marcus Morris out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Back to Wall. Second chance effort. Rebound Detroit. And here's Irving.
there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes. And what's interesting, BA, is that early in his career, he wondered if Marcus Morris would find his way in this league. And as a tweeter forward, it really wasn't until year 6 that he really took off.
Here's Wall. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Wall's got 8 points. How about the physicality from Wall on that finish? I mean, he was on a mission to score. Irving for 3. And pulls down the board. And you know, Grant, for a player like Marcus Morris, the game has really pivoted his direction, I think.
That is so true, BA. The shooting has never been more in fashion and more important. So with switchability at a premium, his 6'8" height becomes even more of an asset.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter. And that's what it is to make yet here in the second.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
The elbow, high post. Back to Wall. And left side. Back to Wall. Dance with a screen on Irving. And he lobs it up. And Dance with the slam. Wall utilizing the screen goal beautifully. Look how he put it. For Detroit, they've got
Larry Nance is ready to catch a fucking lob at all times.
Morris on the wing. Quarter 2 is just under 2.5 minutes gone by. That one rolls around and rims out.
You have to credit their effort. I mean,
Catch him on minutes like this.
job on the glass.
Outside Wall. Pass to Oladipo. The 3. He's there. And Dance with the slam.
Turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. And here's LeVert. Morris on the wing. Counted. When Morris gets free from mid-range, he's very effective. Love seeing him get it going from there. Here's Wall. Give him 8 points now. Oladipo outside. Back to Wall. Oladipo outside. Pocket 6. Heels is outside. The strike with a rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Irving for 3. The shot no good. And the Hornets going the other way now. Here's Wall. And that one goes good. And he fouls. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. So for the Hornets, Canner comes in for Biyombo, and Ilyasova is subbed in for Oladipo. And that one misses. Well, Grant, you could be
Shooting like
described as
40%
earlier
on
point
anger.
forwards, and we see more of that type of player today.
You know, BA, we really do. And I'm not quite sure I would be able to play in today's game because everybody is a point forward. But I attribute that to how the game has changed, has evolved over the years. We have this thing now, positionless basketball. There's a necessity for multi-dimensional, versatile players who can do everything on the court. Shoot, pass, rebound, defend. And certainly it's great in the league now that we have so many players who can do that.
Come on, G-Buddy, your game is timeless.
Hey, it's been a while since I've called a game, so you know I'm getting in the groove.
Dance against Morris.
They've shown their power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Wall on the attack. Out to Heels. Beyond the arc. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall. Heels got 6 points.
I just love the ball.
The Pistons have got 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pass to Anderson. Irving against Wall. And that's good. Irving for 3. 6 points for him.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
These days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. See why after that.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Here's Irving. 6 points for him. LeVert. Hayes with it. And a heel picking him up. Left side wall. And Tanner with the slam.
He can't drive. So good anticipation for the big man. Go for that alley.
Detroit has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Ryan, this team started later out of necessity, but there's been talks of permanently pushing the schedule back. Avoiding overlap with football would be a plus, but on the other hand, guys, the players who are preparing, they want some of the
Yeah, that's a lot to consider, Allie. Good stuff there. We'll see how it shakes out. Now Irving doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game. Nance against Morris. LeVert, a screen on Nance. LeVert outside. Morris outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Hayes. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the board. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
Nance outside. He takes it in. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Wall's got 9 assists now tonight. Pistons shooting only 35% so far. Out to the right wing. Outside for Irving. This one for 3. The Pistons rebound. LeVert's left side. Fires the 3. And it's Ilyasova with the rebound.
Until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think that's going to be
There. Pass to Heel. Canner up top. 5 to shoot. It's Nance on the drive. And Nance with the slam.
This is not a ball moving. You want to get the hand. Just scan the floor and spot the open man.
Well, Detroit shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Here's Anderson. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Back to LeVert. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop off top. Hammer it home.
And these are the type of shots Morris makes all the time. Got to beat him up.
Ball against Irving. From the high post. Rebounded by the Pistons. He drives in. Basket counts. Ball's got 10 points in the quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Pass to Hayes. Morris on the wing. And it's Canner with a rebound. Canner's got rebound number 9 now. Oh, effort here tonight. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Wall's IQ is just impressive. He knows how to get under the even to break some contact.
Boy, Grant, the story of your NBA career, overcoming that devastating ankle injury, I think that was in year 6. Now, you tried to play through it at first. Hindsight 2020 now. Do you approach it any differently?
No question, BA. I would have sat down and not played. Probably trusted my instincts way back then. Certain players, when they get hurt, if they're told they're going to be out for 2 weeks, they'll try to come back in 1 week. And there's certain players that they're told they're going to be out for 2 weeks, they'll come back in 4 weeks. I was the former. And so I needed someone to protect me from myself at times. Thankfully, in today's game, they're much more cautious and big picture oriented. And so when players get hurt, they're thinking long term as opposed to getting them back out there for that next game like they did 20 years ago.
Oladipo's checked in for Charlotte.
What you love about Tatum is that story, G. Efficiency. Go from the field and the line.
Green with the ball. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. only averaging 5 points a game. Tatum drives in. Out to Oladipo. Tries again. Tatum can't hit.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
Tatum against Brooks. Count it. Good. Brooks has got 8. These are what I call rhythm shots. When Brooks nails these, it helps keep him going. Schroeder passes to Canner. He's looking good. Buckets in 3 attempts.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations. Getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Morris. Climbing to the basket. That's Canner with a rebound. Charlotte is going 7 for 17 from 3-point range so far in this matchup. Shooter against Marksman. Canner, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure this will have a good laugh about it later. On the wing, Brooks. There's the drive.
What a But you can't let him get this kind of positioning. See why right there.
Charlotte has gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the 3-point line in the second quarter. Here's Canner. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Markkanen. And the Pistons shooting just around 36%. Not the best execution.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hand. He's been unreal.
It's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive. Outside Tatum. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, the footwork, the position. Tatum's a difficult cover inside.
And so Tatum nails both of them. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Hornets out in front, running away with this one. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it was all Jason Tatum in the first quarter. He had 21 points, 9 rebounds, and 1 steal. Kenny, your thoughts on the Hornets' first half?
They're going right to the rim, finishing every chance they get. The D was helpless trying to stop them and beating them inside. I love the relentlessness and the aggressive style. This is how you impose your will on another team.
Shaq, what you think about the Pistons?
Well, you live by the 3, and you die by the 3. And today, they're dying. And as cold as they've been behind the arc, silent, what are you doing? I know they got a lot of ground to make up, but they can't continue with this game plan. Not working.
And that wraps up the halftime show.
First half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Yeah, I mean, showing that tenacity, both mentally and physically.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
John Wall is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Dennis Canner. And it's them in at the 4-man position. That's the Hornets 5.
Yeah, it's off the catch. Tatum now has a quicker shot, but it's probably a little better balance as well.
Irving for 3. And it's Canner with a rebound. Canner's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Well, so he suffered through some injuries last season. When he was on the floor, Canner gave the Celtics things no one else could, man.
Yeah, you're right, yeah. He gave the post off the elite rebound. Those have been calling cards of his ever since he entered the league. He's hard to play against small lineups. The matchups don't favor him. Against more traditional lineups, he fares extremely well.
Again and again. Outside to LeVert. With the drive.
And it's thrown down hard with one hand. Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Your coach is definitely not the execution of
Having a great game. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. It's LeVert on the wing. Stolen by Wall. Oladipo outside. Here's Tatum. That was good. Nice job on the glass. They picked up 2 on the second effort.
anticipation. Let Tatum maximize the opportunity on both ends.
Irving for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Cantor's offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurt.
That's the Tatum. Back to Wall. Oladipo, right side. 6 on the shot clock. And Tatum, here we go. Tatum slams it home.
I'm more impressed by Tatum every time I watch. That's a match.
Here's LeVert. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Inside. Cantor finds Oladipo. Back to Cantor. Detroit with a rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 8 now.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held it back as a team.
Kicks it out to Marketing. Fires for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Marketing has got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Timeout call, the Hornets. And Grant, this league features some great closers. All right, who would you choose to take the last shot of a game?
And there you go with those tough questions again, B.A. I mean, you got to look at LeBron James, his track record, his resume. He's had tremendous experiences in the regular season, postseason, even in the finals, closing out games and taking last shots. But the younger generation, you see some players emerge in that category as well.
How about that amazing focus from Wall? Even when the D was roughing him up, he was still attacking the basket, keeping his eyes up.
Detroit has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Here's Hayes. Hornets with the rebound. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Irving against Wall. Outside Tatum. From downtown. Knocks down the triple. Tatum's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion he's shown us tonight. Such a motivating performance.
LeVert outside. To the wing on the left. Hayes in the high post. Outside Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Hayes with a screen. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving. And the Hornets with possession here. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's Wall. There's the try. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
It's so tough to slow down Wall. Once he has a head of steam behind him, you got to foul, or either hope he misses.
He's off on the second. The Pistons have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Pass to Anderson. They need this. He can't hit that time. And the Hornets going the other way now. Outside Tatum. And here's Hill. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Hill's got 9.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. He's valuing each possession. That one goes. Count it. Get an ace.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn his game around.
Ball against Irving. Here's Ilyasova. And it's off from three-point range. The Pistons shooting only 30% of the third quarter. Here's LeVert on the wing. Outside Irving. Looking to win this cold spell. And it's caught by Wall. Left side Tatum.
He did everything right there except hit the shot.
Detroit has gone 1 of 6 from three-point range here in the third. Not the result they're looking for. Back to Irving. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Irving. He's guarded by Tanner. And the shot's good by Irving.
And it's important that Markkanen develops his floor awareness. I mean, passes like that go a long way.
Wall on the attack. And the big finish by Wall.
And this is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message. Irving against Wall. Here's Hayes. And it's Cannon with a rebound. Charlotte has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Wall. Going,
Trying to get it. He's just off the rim. Wall is aggressively taking it to the rack like that. It doesn't matter what team you are.
and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
The league resumed this season with a reduction in revenue, approximately 40% of which usually comes from gate revenues and attendance. That's required compromises from all of the stakeholders. And it's eager as everyone hopes to return to normality. It's a process and a painful one for the league's pocketbook.
Yeah, that's right. Good point, Allie. Thank you. Another shot. Here's Cantor. And Cantor with his slam.
Now, that's a statement you can't stand. This guy has a knack for knowing how to come up with offensive boards.
LeVert outside. Down low. Here's Hayes. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Hayes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Gumbo comes in for Ilyasova. And it's Schroeder in for Tatum. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Morris, he's checked in for Hayes. Brooks comes in for Anderson. Green's checked in for LeVert. And it's Rondo in for Kyrie Irving. There's a screen by Cauley Stein. Ball finds Cauley Stein. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall.
Oh, and when Cauley Stein is cutting to the hoop after the screen, his teammates are doing their best to give him the rock. He's so good at finishing as the roller after the pitch.
Ball no good. Detroit has gone 1 of 6 from three-point range here in the third. Not the result they're looking for.
Guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Outside Wall. And he lobs it up top. Pass to Schroeder. The three is up. Here's Cauley Stein. Moves over Rondo. It's Hield with the drive. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Hield's got 5 points in the quarter.
They have read him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Brooks outside. On the wing, Green. Back to Brooks. Markkanen with a screen on Hield. Markkanen outside. There's the three. The shot won't fall. And the Hornets going the other way now. Boy, last season, Grant, Schroeder really improved his poise. He took his time, and it paid off.
Yeah, it led to better shots and, of course, better accuracy. And you can see the confidence his coach had in letting Schroeder do his thing. That's a player who's earning his coach's trust.
Schroeder against Green. Morris outside. Pass to Markkanen. Cauley-Stein, the pass to Wall. Back to Cauley-Stein. And he gets it to go. Cauley-Stein's got 6. You got to do more than that to slow Cauley-Stein down. He's used to absorbing contact. Brooks against Hield. And here's Brooks. He's got 10. 6 to shoot. Morris against Cauley-Stein. Morris can't hit. The Hornets shooting about 56% of this one. Right wing. Back to Wall. To the lane. Oh, he powered right through the defender for the dunk. Throws the foul too. And he'll go to the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen. Charlotte making some changes. Nance, he's checked in for Biyombo. And Oladipo is subbed in for Hield.
You're just talking about pure speed. Wall is incredible and explosive. Point guard dominates his own business.
Again to this by the Pistons.
Defense, no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shots.
And the Hornets make the change here. Tatum's checked in. Timeout call. The Hornets. Well, the Hornets shooting 54% so far in the third quarter. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now Schroeder for 3. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist from Schroeder. Schroeder's got his third assist of the night. Here's Brooks. Here's Markkanen. No good on the last second attempt there. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Hornets opening up a huge gap. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. He's required to top the list. You're good for
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for the Pistons. They've got Dylan Brooks. Rajon Rondo out there with Danny Green. Then it's Josh Okogie. And it's Sampson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Rondo. Here's Sampson.
What the fuck, man?
Shot is good. Sampson.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Well, Brett, one area where we've seen great advancement is how we're seeing injuries treated. The rehabbing of these injuries and the speed in which players are coming back is unprecedented.
It really is, B.A., and certainly I've experienced my fair share of injuries. And over the last 20-plus years, the advancement and not only treating injuries, but preventative measures so you don't get hurt. And so teams now, whether it's load management, understanding the importance of nutrition, rest, recovery, all of these things factor in to the sophistication level now that's applied to players. And so, in a way, I wish I was 25 right now in today's NBA with all this technology and sophistication available to teams. Back to Brooks.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. One side has dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Outside Schroeder. Over to to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Sampson. Pass to Okogie. He tries for 3. And again, the Pistons missing. The Hornets shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Green with the defensive effort.
He struggles with his finishing sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Pass to Brooks. Boy, Grant, the situation in the league last year forced a lot of players into some tough decisions.
There really were a lot of tough decisions. First and foremost, you had the NBA bubble. People were concerned about the health and safety of players. And would that be compromised? And some players decided and opted out of returning back to the bubble. And then, of course, you always have injuries. And that's always a problem. Players had to decide whether to come back, how long, should you wait till next year. These are tough decisions. I know personally I went through many times, many years ago, with regards to my injuries. And you know what? Players today are still having to make those tough decisions in the game.
Shooter against Brooks. Pass to the elbow. And the layup is good off the glass.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no life at the end of the tunnel.
Left side. Rondo shoots over Schroeder. It's rebounded by Charlotte. The elbow's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Craig. Kept alive by Charlotte.
That's made a huge difference in this game. Yes, their offensive rebounding.
So for the Pistons, Hayes is checked in for Brooks, and it's Carter Williams in for Green. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside, Rondo to the inside. Charlotte has got 1-3 ball from downtown here in the fourth. Pass to Chiosa. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, they aren't just chucking up anything. They're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Here's Carter Williams. And the pick and roll, never more popular than it is today. Steve Webb is the big man setting that screen. Talk about your options and how to exploit them to the fullest.
Well, we go real quick because there's so many. How about the angle you set the screen? You can pop back, pinning your guard back to the back. Only slow, waiting for cadence to the point guard, acting like you're going to set it on the right, but really switching over to the left. Moving the proper angle for the pass to shoot you. Then once you catch the pass, put it to the corner. Get the corner man or go inside of the ball.
He misses the free throw. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Well, as the league addressed social justice, the big action item became voting, getting people to the polls, making it more accessible. Chris, why was that so important?
Well, voting, change can have a say. It's democracy. Voting is how you change the system. And so many people fought for the right and they need to continue to exercise it. It's great to see that the league is encouraged for that.
So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. So we can't get either ball. Back to Rondo. To the left side wing. To the wing, right side. Pass to Okogie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sampson. Detroit, no good that time either. And it's the Hornets ball. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Oh, there's the alley. And it's no good. Detroit shooting just 33% so far in this game. Poked away. Tatum with a steal. Jumped up. That's it. Tatum. Slams it in.
Paxton's hands and the
Prototypical physical profile for a wing player. Tatum gets the steal and the stuff. Pass to Carter Williams. Hayes with it. Cantor's there. And the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul. In an era of social media grab, even referees are jumping in, trying to illustrate to fans why certain calls are made. Where you stand on transparency.
It's all about transparency. Yeah, look, they don't come over to clarify these calls because they like us. Although we're pretty good guys. But it's all about the theme of the NBA being transparent, making sure the fans at home understand why a call is made. I love it. I think it's a fantastic addition that the league has made.
Well, we saw it in the bubble, the way they're explaining calls, and with an open mic, not just for us to relay the information, but now we can hear it directly from the official. There's Tatum with the three. No good on the shot, and it's Detroit the other way. Here's Sampson. Pass to Okogie. Here's Carter Williams. Here's Hayes. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. He's off on the first. That was no good.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's what they want to see from them, attacking, whistles, and maybe causing some fouls. No good on that one.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
Well, we've heard discussions around the league. They may be shortening seasons, Grant. How about shortening games? You know, we saw that in the bubble in the exhibition games where they went to 10-minute quarters.
Whoa, slow down here. Look, BA, I am all about shortening the season. The season is definitely very long, taxing on players. And I'm all about evolving and being innovative as our game continues to grow. The shortening games, no. 48 minutes, must keep it there. I'm a firm believer that you must keep the game at 48 minutes. It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
It's all hard. Just a great job of getting after it. Got that one up quick. Tatum's got 39. It's been a critical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W. Pass to Okogie. Here's Carter Williams. Both teams changing it up here. Timeout call, the Hornets.
And some things fans don't always get to see some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that home.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference. All right, time now to present our new balanced player of the game, John Wall.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow. So impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Wow, he really played phenomenal tonight, but we've almost come to expect that from him. Feeds off the energy from his crowd, and it certainly plays a part in elevating his game. Tatum with the block. Long arm off the ball. Tatum prohibiting that shot. Never happens. 3 for 3. The Hornets pull it in. And here's Charlotte. They're on an 18-7 run. Pass to Craig. And here's Cantor. He's defended by Hayes. Back to Cantor. Here's Carter Williams. Well, with more players now going straight from high school to the G League and overseas, Grant, you think it's finally time to end the one-and-done system?
BA, it is time. You know, back in 2005, when they incorporated the one-and-done system, NBA teams didn't have the infrastructure to deal with younger players entering the league. A lot has changed, of course, since then. Now teams have their development staff. They have more capable of helping players on and off the court as they adjust to becoming professionals in the NBA. So the time is ready. I love the option of the G League, but I think opening up the doors and eliminating the one and done needs to happen in the NBA. Shot clock at 6. Here's Okogie. Fades back. That one a little long.
Does a good job just to get the shot off there. Can't knock it down. Fade away. Really is something choice.
Here's Tatum. Man, basket's good. He hit the wall. Tatum's got 41.
He's kept the integrity of their offense tonight by moving and cutting and scoring every time they needed him to.
Here's Carter Williams. Ball covering.
We don't talk much about his defense. I mean, Kemper's been much maligned for his work at that end. He's been making it better.
Tatum drives in.
And finished off by Tatum. He's been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They've put in the work at the defensive end as well.
After Carter Williams. Green with the ball. Here's Okogie. Here's Carter Williams. Hey, he's handling his green. Doesn't go that time. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Tanner. Brad, you've seen the NBA from just about every angle. A player, a broadcaster, and now an owner. Has your perspective changed over the years about the NBA?
You know, VA, my perspective definitely has changed. For so long, you only saw things through the lens of being a player. Now, as a broadcaster working with you and in ownership, you see a whole different side of the league. You understand the business aspect, the incredibly difficult decisions that the league has to make, but also each individual franchise. It's not as easy as maybe I thought it was as a player, but I certainly have a healthy respect for the incredible decisions that are involved in this game.
Here's Carter Williams. And the shot goes in.
Let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. It was a great win for the Hornets.
And the disparity in talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you don't have enough ammunition to defeat.
Yeah, VA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
44 seconds left in the fourth. After Carter Williams. Over to the wing. Hayes with a screen. Here's Okogie. Goes back up. And Wall, here we go. And a big finish by Wall.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. Both sides are selfish.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really shows what it's capable of.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for joining us. So long, everyone.